Hello to whom this video may concern, and good tidings. My name is Rai Lemana, and today I will be talking about this month-long fitness program that felt like forever to finish. Now, to start this fitness program was a sort of routine-based thing, where we were made to choose one of three sets of exercises, which were Routine A, Routine B, and Routine C by our instructors, and perform them once a week for a month. Now, there were many of us in the class, and the majority of us chose Routine A, me included. As far as I could remember, there were only 4 people who chose Routine B, and around 6 or 7, I don't remember, probably 8 people who chose Routine C. To this day, I wonder why so many of us chose Routine A. For me, it was because it was the first I, checked out, and, it seemed alright. Now that I think about it, maybe that's why, majority of my classmates also chose Routine A. But anyways, the entire class was divided into groups who were all given dumbbells and mats for those fortunate enough. Since sometimes, they would run out and the guys who weren't able to get one were forced to find alternatives and, of course, go on about our way to suffer. I suppose the best experience I had with the fitness program was that I was doing it with friends and classmates, which made the entire thing really fun, if I'm being honest. Of course, there were difficulties encountered during the program. For one, I realized I lacked strength. So, some of the exercises performed were focused on the upper body, and they all had me using weights. A lot of times, whenever I would get my dumbbells, I usually go for 2 10-pounders, thinking I could easily lift them. I was wrong. And by the time I was going to start my second set, I could not move my arms. Thankfully along the way, I was able to improve my strength and do upper body exercises up until the second set with little difficulties. Second, I realized I have horrible endurance. When I got started in the fitness program, I wasn't sure exactly how long I was going to last since it's been a while since I did physical workout. And of course, just like with my lack of strength, by the time my second set was about to roll, I could not breathe. Now, mind you, Routine A was a full body workout, so you could imagine how taxing it was. Of course, just like with my lack of strength, my endurance did, eventually improve, even just a bit, and I was able to last longer this time, around probably 15 minutes. Well, it's still an improvement, but anyways. Lastly, it was also a bit difficult to find people to work with, since most of the time we had to find a group of our own, and I never got to work with my friends since they would, their groups would be full. And not to mention, I'm a very shy person, so I certainly had a hard time. As for this one, eventually I was able to adjust a bit and work with others, well, even if we didn't know each other that much. Overall, despite my struggles, it really did revitalize my desire to work out again. One thing I realized during the month-long fitness program was that I really need to keep myself in shape. Prior to the program, I ate a lot, that I saw little physical movement, other than walking and standing around. And if I keep that lifestyle up, I'm not going to survive very much longer than I hope or expect. Which is why after all of that done, I felt a bit more energized and ready to take on the world and all of its hardships and glory. But that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Rai Lemana, and I hope to see you soon.